Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure, and I got a haul from the thrift store to show you. I've been trying to get some stuff for, more stuff for doing junk journals, and I stopped at the Salvation Army that was right next to Joann's, which I also have a haul for that too to show after this. And I got mostly books and then two other things. So one thing I got when we were leaving, I went past where like all their blankets and everything were, and I found some extra fabric, and I found this one, and I really like this one because of the green and then that violet color, that really light like lilac, and it was only $2.99. And my son was kind of throwing a fit and he wanted to go home, so we hurried up and left. So I didn't completely look at it, and it wasn't until I got home I realized that it has like a strip of gray in with it, which I was kind of bummed out because I really like these flowers. But you know, after I thought about it, that might come in handy because you don't normally get a gray. But I'll definitely have to wash this first. But there's quite a bit of fabric in here, so I'm really excited about that. And it was only $2.99. I only spent $11.64 there. Then I also found this paper. It's 25% cotton, that gray granite paper, and originally it was from Staples for $8.99, and I got it for $2.99. Granted, some of it's used, but there's so much still left in here. So I got all this paper. So it'd be fun dyeing some, and just to have a different, you know, look to it, different texture. Like, I think this is the only one that's bent up. But it's kind of weird because, you know, I don't know if you could see it, but these ones are darker and this one's like a little bit lighter. Do you see the difference there? Like, these ones almost look like more of a green, and they're like really smooth, but these ones have more texture to it, which is really interesting. But you could see, you know, like that grainy look. So it's nice to have something different to add in with the junk journals. So that was definitely worth it. And even this, you know, this is pretty good cardboard. I could probably use that too for making an album. Even fussy cut that out. Anyways. And then the books. All of the hardcovered books were only $1. It didn't matter how big or how small. All hardcovers were $1, and all paperbacks were 50 cents. And then I didn't realize it till I was cashing out that any of them with a yellow sticker on it was 50% off, was half price. So I found this little doggy book, and I wasn't sure because of it being hardcover, it was $1. But then I didn't realize it till I was cashing out that it was 50 cents off. So I got this for 50 cents. So it was definitely worth it. So I definitely want to do a little doggy journal, and this has the cutest pictures ever. This one was from 1993, but look at that. And I thought this would also be great if I cut out this part. I can use this part as like a frame. Wouldn't that be pretty? Oh, and also, see this purple and green? Wouldn't this fabric go good with that? Those definitely tie in together. So it was like meant to come home with me. But it's got little quotes of doggies, and it's got the cutest pictures ever in here. Like, look at that. So I'll definitely be making tags out of these. And I liked a lot of the little sayings in here. So cute. Like, look at that. Little pug. It's got a variety of different dogs, so I'll definitely have to be doing like a dog themed junk journal. And I liked every pup should have a boy, which is so true. Or every boy should have a dog. But they're so pretty. There's like a couple different, you know, arts. Like this one kind of gives me that whole like 20s vibe, and I think that's German. I could be wrong. But they have a variety of different artists, like paintings and stuff. That one's really pretty. So definitely could use these for making tags and whatnot. And I can use some of the quotes as well. Isn't that so pretty? So I'm really glad I found that for 50 cents. And then I was trying to look for animals, and I kind of had a hard time, but I did find this kid's book about bears. And because I definitely want to do like a nature, you know, forest theme one. And so this was a kid's book, and I'm trying to remember what year this one was. I think it was in the 70s. 1982. Yeah, 1982. And it's all about bears. And what I like about it is that all the pictures are on the right side, which is awesome. So I could definitely use these. Although I can't tell. Well, yeah, it does look like they're just pressed in there. So it doesn't look like they're glued. So that's awesome. And then it says little facts about the bears. And they got, like, each page they got different bears. This one's a polar bear, you know, a Northern American grizzly bear. Although the eyes are kind of weird on that one. And then a Kodiak bear, black bear, you know, European brown bear. So this is going to be really awesome. Himalayan bear, the sun bear, the sloth bear. And they're all on one side, so I don't have to worry about choosing which side. So definitely worth that. Got that for $1. And then found this little mouse one. It was, I don't know why, but I was like drawn to this one because he looked so cute. But this was only 50 cents. Might have to read this to my son a couple times before tearing it up. But it is an older one. You can see the age on the side. But it's actually in pretty good condition. I'm trying to remember what year this one was. This one was 1973. But isn't that cute? So I thought that'd be even cute for a you know, a nature book or journal, because it's got brown and greens through the whole thing. That's like their colors. There's like some of them, of course, I don't want, because there's like a part where it like fell in the sewer. I don't want to use that, but like there's this turtle, which would be cool. And that one's pretty. And then a cat, little kid. And look at those flowers, those are really pretty. And then the little girl taking them back home. I don't know, I was really drawn to that one and ended up getting it. So I could definitely use that one. And then I was kind of surprised. I found a book on Heidi, but this is like a kid's, you know, one. And it was only $1. And to be honest, I never read this book, so I think I might, you know, read this before tearing it up. But I thought, you know, doing a book on Heidi would be really cool too. And this one's not that old. I think it was like a 2002, I think. So it was all the way in the back. Or no. 2012, so it's really not that old at all. But I liked it because each page, it has this like distressed look to it, so it kind of makes it look old when it's really not. But every page has a picture on the right side, so I thought that was awesome. Like it has the story here and then a whole picture here, so that is awesome on every single page. And they are really nice pages too, and I like the colors that's with it. So I might have to do a journal on just this, Heidi. So I'm kind of excited about that. So I might use, and it even has a little ribbon in there. But isn't that such pretty pictures? I love that. So I might have to use like every single page in here. And I'm trying to see if they're glued in there or if they're like sewn in. Oh no, it looks like, you know, looks like I can take them apart. I might have to use like every page in here. Like journal but story as it goes. But that was only for $1. And then I had to get this one because of the Jungle Book. This is one of my son's favorite movies, and it's hardcover, so it was $1. And these are the old books. I remember having these as a kid, the Wonderful World of Reading, the Walt Disney books. And I love Dumbo. I love the back of this, but But yeah, I could do like a jungle theme one. There was one page that was torn out here, but I'm trying to remember how old this one was. This one was 1974, but it's got the whole story in here, so I might have to read it a couple times before I tear that up. But I can do like a jungle themed, you know, journal. I thought that would be fun. There's the snake. Look at Baloo. Sort of yellows and greens in this. Monkeys. But yeah, it's in really good condition. The only thing wrong is like there's some writing here and then that page is torn out, which is perfectly fine because it's the same as this picture here. And, you know, this is really hard. You know, worst comes to worst, you know, I could use this as, you know, the book. Of course, I'll make the binding bigger, but for $1, I thought it was definitely worth it. Oh, and then my son found this one. He wanted this one because it's all dinosaurs. And it even came with a little sticker. But we liked this one because it said how to pronounce the dinosaur's name in it. Like here, you know how to pronounce it. And it has like the names underneath them as well. And there was a couple in here that we actually didn't know. Like that was a new one that we didn't know. So look, that's actually a really nice picture. So maybe when he gets older, maybe I can do a dinosaur themed. See, it's even got that in there. So pretty cool. That was only 50 cents. And then I was so shocked when I saw this. I was so happy. This one's called Along the Lighted Path. Thomas Kinkade, and I've always admired his paintings since I was a kid, you know, and I couldn't believe it when I saw this, because I don't know what the original price was on this, but it was only $1. I could not say no to that. I saw it and I instantly grabbed it. And this is the book itself. It's in really good condition. It does have some gloss to it, but come on, it has his paintings. Like, you can't say no to that. Like, look how gorgeous that is. And it even has it look like some age to it, or some, like, looks like it's painted. So, yeah, I could not say no to that at all. I was so happy when I found this. Like, look at that. And they are definitely wide enough so I can, like, fold these in half, you know. I love these. Yeah, it looks like I can take these apart. It's like every single one of these. And then there were some like this at the edge, which would be great for little tags or even making bookmarks out of these. Isn't that gorgeous? And I could use this as like a bookmark or something. And they had some nice sayings. But look at that one. That would be gorgeous for a tag or a bookmark. I couldn't say no to it. Is that pretty? It's another little bookmark I could make. So yeah, definitely worth $1. I'm trying to remember how old this one was. This one is 2002, so it's not that old. But it's definitely worth it for junk journaling. So gorgeous. And then I found this one, and it only cost 50 cents. It's stenciling on garden scale. And yeah, I got this for 50 cents. And it was originally $24.95, and I got it for 50 cents. So I'm like super stoked on this. And I don't know, I might have to keep this for a little bit. And you know, the tutorials here, how to do stenciling, is just amazing. And it makes it look so, you know, almost realistic. Like, look at these. I could so cut those out and use those for journaling. They're so gorgeous. And this was, wasn't it 2000, I think? Or 1997. But look at these. Isn't that pretty? Look, they even got butterflies. Like, come on. I couldn't say no to this. And I got it for 50 cents. It's like, really? And then it shows, like, you know, some of the tools to use. Stenciling tools. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? That'd be so cool to fussy cut that out and then use it as like a pocket or something. Granted, the pages are a little on the glossy side, but not bad. Like, look, I could definitely use those leaves and those ones. Fussy cut those ones out. This is awesome. And that flower, look at that flower. Look how they layer it. That's so pretty. So I might have to like read up on some of this and experiment, learn some stenciling. Like this one's got that shadow effect, special effects. Isn't that gorgeous? And look at all those flower or leaves I could use. That one is gorgeous. I'll definitely have to fussy cut all of that out. But yeah, this was awesome. I couldn't say no to it for 50 cents. I probably said that I don't know how many times now, but I just couldn't believe it. I love these flowers. And look, to use for cards too. And like to do it all over your house. You know, there was ones, you know, when she does it on like a stool, but there was like ones on walls which made it look so realistic. Yeah, she painted it on the wall. Doesn't it look like an actual plant there? And then there was like ones, see, isn't that gorgeous? I'll definitely have to use like that whole page. How to do, yeah, this one, like the whole wall. Isn't that awesome? That makes me want to paint my house like that. That is so awesome. Look at the details in that, and it's all from stenciling. And then there was one how to do fabric and see these fences. Look at that. And I love that because there was one picture where they had like birds, so it made it look like you were outside, which I thought was so gorgeous. This one, see the birds flying up? I thought that was so awesome. And how to paint fabric with making it have that 3D dimension to it. So yeah, here it is. All the different types of like plaids you can do and stuff, and how to do it to make it look like fabric. That was awesome. Because here it looks like there's curtains there, but actually it's just painted on the wall. Isn't that amazing? So I think I'm going to have to take some tips on this. Like here she painted the door, made it look like there's curtains there when really there isn't. It's all painted. That's amazing. And how to do lace. And I even liked these. I definitely want to cut that out. Do tiles on the floor. It was just amazing. I couldn't say no to it. So that was definitely worth 50 cents. And then last but not least, this was only $1, and it is so humongous. It's not exactly what I was going for, but I couldn't say no to it. It's called Spectacular America, and look how huge this book is. And there's some pages that folds out even more. So I wasn't really going for, you know, actual photos. I was going more for illustrations, but it was just so pretty. I couldn't say no to it, and it's so humongous, and it only cost $1. And this book originally, I have to look it up to see how much it originally cost. See, this makes it look like leather, kind of. This is like really sturdy, but this had to be somewhere around $20 to $30 maybe, because this is so huge, and I got it for $1. Can't remember if it said this was the editor, or both of the editors, and these are all the photographers from all the photos that's in here. But what's awesome is that it has these flip outs that makes the pictures even bigger. Like, look how huge this is already. And look how gorgeous these pictures are. And then it flips out and makes it even longer. And again, I got this for $1 at the Salvation Army. But I love how it has it categorized, because it's all pictures of America, and there's like all the certain landmarks, and then there's coastlines, and then mountains, America the bountiful, deserts, America, and then great cities. So I like how they have that categorized, so it's easier to find. But first one I saw was this one, and I just love that photo. And that one's in Maine. I thought that was so gorgeous, and the colors. I'm just like, yep, you're going home with me. And then I found out there's some coastal ones. And there's even some with animals. I couldn't say no to it. Because like on the top left it says what state it's in, and then like where it is, like this is the Niagara Falls. And then Kentucky and New Mexico. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, look at those. Those would be fun to cut out too. And look how pretty that one is. Like that, you know, definitely fold in half. I got more than enough room to, you know. I love this side with the palm trees. This one's Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. Look at that. And there are some animals, you know, elk and fox and, what's that, ram? Ugh, so beautiful. This one's Arizona. And this one's folded out too, which is awesome because it's already like creased here. So, you know, I could cut out here and use it as like a page right there. You know, there's just so much in here. And then there was like some of them, you know, I was thinking, oh, that one's really nice. Look at the little goat there. And look at that waterfall there. I don't know if you can see that. That one's gorgeous. But, like, there's one that was, like, really... Oh, look at this. This would be a great tag right here. You know, cut out from here to here. Pull out in that one. There's a lot of pictures of California in here. Love this one. Such great photos in here. And there's bears. And then here's the coastlines. That one you can definitely tell is Maine. Oh, I love this. I love this picture so much. I almost want to frame this. You know, I wonder if I could do that. You know, some of these pictures I might cut out and frame them. Because they're so big. Oh, I love that. Oh, and this one folds out too. Love that. And this makes me think of my home state. Love this. California. Look at the rainbow on here. This one's in Oregon. Look at these little guys. So yeah, I couldn't say no to this. Where's the one that had a lot of orange in it? This would be great for fall. And this one, good lord. That's gorgeous. Colorado. You can even see the moon reflecting in there. This one's in California. Wyoming. Washington. Washington and Oregon. Is that pretty? I like the purples in that. In Alaska. Got more bears. And then America the Bountiful. But wouldn't this one be cool? Even if they do, what's that called? The glue books. This would be fun to do too. Like, this would be an awesome background to use. And look at those grapes. Isn't that gorgeous? And this tree. It's in Oregon, I think. I can't even put it all in here. And some deserts. There was some that was really pretty. Here we go. This one. I was thinking would be awesome because there's so much orange in here. Is, you know, could use this as like a whole page, or, you know, if you want shapes like hearts, you know, you can punch them out. And I almost want to see if I can use some of my die cuts and do some lettering with this orange. It would be so cool. And these cactuses. And these, isn't that gorgeous? Another desert. America, America. That's a really good picture. That looks like the Smoky Mountains. Is that Tennessee? Yep, Tennessee. I went there once. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that sun rising. That is a gorgeous picture. They're so big. Is that Connecticut? Yep, Connecticut and New Hampshire. Minnesota, Missouri, Louisiana, Nebraska and Wyoming. Oh, this one was gorgeous. Remember, this is supposed to be the Oregon's highest waterfall. I just thought that was so gorgeous. I definitely have to use that. And then this is the great cities. Boston and Philadelphia and the Twin Towers. New York's not like how it used to be anymore, huh? Don't see them that often anymore. Washington, D.C. That's a really good picture. That one. And New York City. Chicago. Look how big this one is. It starts all the way over here. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the colors. And then I thought this was really cool how they have San Francisco and then Los Angeles. And just keeps on going. All these little, these would be great for tags. But yeah, for $1, it's humongous, but I couldn't say no to it. And I even love, you know, the dust cover for it, like the photos on here. Like, look at that. That is gorgeous. I can't say no to that. It has like every color of the rainbow. And look, it's got purple and blue, red, orange, yellow, greens, and even this one. So I might even have to use the dust cover as well. So definitely worth it. So I hope you enjoyed this little junk journal thrift store haul as much as I did. Hope you can find some too. You never know what you find there. It's amazing. But yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can see what all I'm going to be doing with all this stuff. Talk to you later. Bye.